Okay, these next two situations are uh, just factoring. So there's no solving. Notice there's no equal sign. So you're not trying to find a value for x. This is just factoring skills. When there are four terms, almost always you're going to use what's called the grouping method. And you can actually rearrange the terms if you want. We could group, and this sometimes is the easiest way to do it. And you're going to do the reverse distributive. So you look at these two terms and you ask what they have in common. And what they have in common will go on the outside here. So 3 and 2 don't share anything, so we can put 3 and 2 here. But this is x cubed. The other one is x squared. They both have an x squared in common. So that 3 then becomes just x to the first. That cancels, and what we have is 3x plus 2. Then we have a plus sign. Well, 6x and 4 have a 2 in common. 6 divide 2. 6x divide 2 leaves 3x. 4 divide 2. And then notice the double set of parentheses have the exact same values, which is if you don't have the same values, you've made an error. So this factors, we're going to factor out the thing they have in common again, because this is one whole thing, this is one whole thing, and what they have in common is a 3x plus 2, and everything on the outside, this x squared plus 2, is what goes in the second set. Now, for some of you people that might look at that and forget about 3 and 2, we could have actually put the 6x, we could have actually rewritten this as 3x cubed plus 6x plus 2x squared plus 4. And then we could factor it like this. These both have a 3x in common. And the 3 goes away. 3 subtract 1, that leaves x squared. And then 6 divide 3, that leaves 2. And the x's cancel. And then over here, 2x squared and 4, they both have a 2 in common. That leaves x squared, 4 divide 2. And then look at what we have. We have x squared plus 2. And then this time, everything on the outside is 3x. Oh, look it matches. They're just in a different order, but the result is the same. So if for you, it's easier, like here's a perfect example. These two, you notice that 7 goes into both of those. We could write it as 14x cubed plus 21x, and then group 12x squared plus 18. You don't have to do it that way. You could still just do it that way. So I'll leave that up to you, but I'm just showing you how. So we're going to factor out 14 and 21 both share a 7, x cubed and x to the first. So 14 divides 7 leaves a 2. X cubed divide x leaves an x squared. And then 21x divides 7x. 21 divides 7 leaves 3. So that leaves 2x squared plus 3. 12 and 18 have a 6 in common, and that's all. 12 divide 6, 12x squared divides 6. That cancels. So 2x squared. And then 18 divides 6 leaves 3. That cancels to 3. And then we have repeating parentheses. And here, we can even write the repeating parentheses second, and then the first set is everything on the outside, 7x plus 6. All right. That's for that type. When there are 4 terms, we use the grouping method. And this is going to be a short video. Nope. I'll go ahead. Yeah, I'll make this short because then we've got a little bit different. So this one, I'll just stop it here.